YouTubers. So I'm out here north of Grand Junction, Colorado at the base of the Book Cliffs, and my sister and I are going to take a hike this morning. This is called I call it the Mount Garfield hike. Let me see if I can show you. That big peak right there is Mount Garfield, and all of this is the Book Cliffs. And there's a trail that goes up here. I'm not positive. I think it goes like right up to that gap right there. I think. It's been probably 35 years since I hiked up this trail, and I was just a young kid in shape at the time when I did it. It's listed as a difficult trail because it's so steep, and you shouldn't do this in the middle of the summertime when it's blazing hot. But today's going to be a relatively cool day, and it's going to be nice and clear. I think it'll be a great day for us to do this. We are well, you guys know I'm not in the best of shape, so so we'll see how that's going to go. It's about a 2-mile hike or 2.5, depending on which route you take. There's 2 options. And it's a 2,000-foot climb from our elevation where we're at right now. It's about 4,800 feet above sea level where we're at. And then we're going to be climbing up to 6,800 feet when we're at the top. But the views are just supposed to be spectacular and totally worth the trip if you survive. So I'm going to take you guys along with us, and we're going to get started here shortly and see if we can't conquer this bad boy. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
This is my sister Dana. I introduced her briefly on one of my Colorado camping videos. Look at her. Look how good a shape she's in. She's worried about it. Look at the shape I'm in, and I'm not even concerned. So now you know who has the brain power of the two. Anyway, she's going to save me if I can't make it. She said she would piggyback me up the rest of the way. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. Hopefully we come back. All right, one of the difficult things is some of these trails aren't marked very clearly, but we think this is the trail, and it heads up this huge hill, and we're headed clear to the top. So, you ready?
Ready.
All right, wish us luck. Woo! What a climb. Here's a look back at our first leg. And the altitude is really killing me. And the out of shape and everything else. My sister's doing good. Look at her. Not even breathing hard. But I'm used to living at 600 feet. We're way above that by 5,000 or 6,000 feet. Whew, but that's a cool view. Looking down that first part of the trail. And that's where we're going. Up that right up there. So we'll get back to you. Well, we're making some progress. Just stopped for a break. My legs are starting to feel kind of jelly. But here's the view we have. The sun's not in the right place for this, but hopefully you'll kind of get an idea. That mountain in the background is the Grand Mesa, formed by a volcano, I think, and it's over 200 lakes up there. And then here's the Grand Valley. From this perspective, we're just sitting right by this massive rock that's above us. Hopefully it stays put.
Right.
Because we're standing right below it, huh?
Yes.
And then that's I-70 down there below. And then 3 vehicles. One of them is my sister's truck. And we're still marching on, so we'll see you shortly. Look at this, guys. There's a few mines up here on this hillside, and I'm really not sure what they were mining, but just a massive chunk of metal. I mean, look at my hand and how big those bolts are. That's probably easily an inch and another inch And that's, heck, that's 2 or 3 inches across there. Used to ride on these cables or something up this mountain, up to a mine up there. Pretty cool. Try to give you guys some perspective on how gnarly this is. You can see the trail down there where we came from, and then you can see my sister going up there. Here's the camera level, and that's where she is up there. And it's pretty hands and knees at some points, so it is pretty difficult.
Not sure right or left.
There's some wild Mustang poo. There's wild horses up here. We passed some hikers that said that they saw about 4 or 5 horses. We haven't seen the horses yet, but I think right or left, huh? Good question. Boy, I'll have to go up that big rock right there. You want to go right?
Last time it worked out good. Let's go right.
All right.
Except it's slippery right through here.
If you fall, I'll catch it on video.
That'd be great.
I'll have proof that I didn't do anything to you. You did it on your own.
On my own. Give me that dang camera if I can get you coming up here.
You could do that. There's a look back where we came from. So there's our first plateau, and then back up another massive rock mountain. There's birds soaring up here and stuff. It's pretty cool. You got it?
Yep, just hold it.
Yeah. Hello. YouTubers! YouTube!
God. Oh, that's my brother.
This will be the part videoed right before I pass out. Oh, my pants fall off. Oh. Sharp turn.
I'm laughing, shaking so hard.
You could stop the video.
I don't know how.
I don't want you to fall down. What's so funny?
That video's gonna be going like this.
I wish we were having fun.
That video of you is gonna be going like this.
Well, I get what I paid for, I guess. All right.
You're like hiking up your bridges.
I know.
And slipping.
She said bridges.
And you're slipping.
All right, so I'm sure we're over halfway. We stopped to eat an apple, and I ate about 30 pounds of trail mix. I don't want my body to start burning the body fat. I want to maintain that for the winter. Yeah. Take a little break, rest our legs, and we got past, a couple people went past us. Lady and a guy and a dog. But the view is just fantastic, and I know that the GoPro is not going to do this justice, but we picked a perfect time of year to do this because all in the valley you can see the fall colors and stuff on all the trees, and the Colorado River running through town. It's just awesome. I'm glad we're doing it. But there's been a few moments where I wanted to give up. That's directly due to age and lack of physical activity. But that's kind of what my quest is this winter, is to get more physical activity and try to do some more healthy things rather than sitting around eating all the time. And
Yeah, you're gonna come play pickleball with me, huh?
says the pickleball champion. She doesn't look like it, but she's a pickleball champion. Well, she looks like it, I guess. Anyway, you ready to hit the road?
Let's hit it.
Get back after it?
Yep.
If I can get you to help me haul that big heavy backpack up on my back. What's it, 2 pounds, 3 pounds?
Yeah, if that. It doesn't weigh much.
Hey, thank you, young lady. All right, we're gonna get back on the trail. We'll see you guys after a bit. Yeah. It's getting steeper. Just when you think you're getting somewhere, huh?
Yep.
Whew. Wow. Well, that's
the top.
That's the eastern edge of Mount Garfield, named after a president. Did you know that?
Yeah. Eastern?
Jefferson Garfield, I think. Yeah, this is the eastern side. There's a crow. And there's the Grand Valley.
Beautiful.
And there's the pickleball champ.
Yeah, go pickleball.
All right, guys, we are just about to the summit, I guess you would say. There's, I don't know if I can do this. Cars right down there. The trail coming up. You can see the trail again right in there somewhere. And then again right up in here somewhere. And then back down through and whoo-wee. But man, oh man, what an awesome view. Don't you think?
Yep. Awesome view.
We made it! Almost. Woo! Woo! That's what she said. You're in the shadow.
That's okay with me.
Yay! Yeah, we're dorks. She is anyway.
Oh, that's a 10.
Hey everybody. We are finally getting there. We didn't break any records, but it's taken us about 2.5 hours. Lots of breaks, and we were chatting with people on the trail, and then more breaks, but right up ahead, hopefully you can see it, if I can hold the camera still enough, American flag. That, to me, indicates the top of Mount Garfield, and we'll have just a phenomenal view from there. Boy, look at that. Look at that crevasse. Is that the correct? Is that the is that the correct pronunciation? Whoo! I'm beat. I might stay the night up here.
Yeah.
I didn't bring a tent. It's gonna be chilly. I don't know. Broke off or something. This must be where the old flag was. A bunch of people shot it up, tore it up. Yeah, that's poured in concrete. Somehow they got concrete up here. Oh, here's the marker to prove that we made it. The geological survey marker, right there.
Woohoo!
It doesn't.
Oh, this is the 50 few, or filthy few. 4/8 of 78.
1978 they put it up here, huh?
Yep.
The filthy few. Boy, look at that. There's somebody carved 1972 in the rock right there, right on the edge. I don't want to lose my balance up here. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll try to point it out, but right about there, I think, is, if you can see where our car is. That's a long ways. But there's a view from the top of Mount Garfield over the Grand Valley. And if I go over here, just at the top of this rock is the Walker Field Airport. I can see the runway there, a couple of them. Here's Clifton Water Towers right in there somewhere. Wow.
Woohoo! We made it, Bruce.
We made it.
We made
Sweet.
it.
High
Woo!
five. Nice. Let's go
Nice.
to the base of the flag. Well, we made it, guys.
I'll send her both pictures.
Here's the flag. It's a nice big flag, and it's not torn up or any, well, a little bit frayed on the edge, but I'm surprised. It has lights up there too. I think it's solar powered lights.
How many moms do you have? That's awesome.
Yeah.
So glad we went. Yeah.
We made it! High five.
Woohoo! So much different going down.
Yeah, it is. Skill on the treacherous downhill now. I'm putting my life on the line for you guys. For YouTube! Alright, it's for me too, but... The old calves are burning going up and they're burning going down.
Oh, are they burning going down?
A little bit, trying to hold yourself back, you know. I'm gonna stop and get a picture or get a view of this. That's just so cool. And I'm sure this camera is not going to do this justice of what it is in real life. If you're ever through Grand Junction, you'll have to come up here and hike this for yourselves. And then you'll know why we're huffing and puffing all the time. Ready?
Yep.
Look at this big, massive boulder, guys. See how it's kind of balanced? And it looks like it dug in on this side and it piled up a berm of dirt on this side. I'm pretty sure that big, massive boulder came from up there somewhere. I hope none of that happens while we're standing here. But that's pretty cool. Wow. It's just beautiful up here. Woo! We survived. We're back at the bottom. We made it.
We made it. Woohoo!
There's the parking lot. There's about 12 cars here, so there's a lot of people up there scattered all over those mountains, but there's where we were, right up at the top of that. 2 miles and up 2,000 feet. Might have been 2.5 miles, depending on which trail we took. We're not even sure. The trails are not marked. There's just one sign at the beginning that says trail. And man, I'll tell you what, coming down, our knees and ankles are just killing us. So we're gonna go take a bunch of Advil and whatever other kind of legal drugs we can find so that we're not crippled up too bad, but it was worth it.
It was
a
worth
good
it.
time.
Yep.
We're glad we did it. Thanks for coming along with us, guys. If I make it through the night, we'll see you on the next one.